deal. If you have a top 5 pick and you don't have a quarterback, it is basically always a mistake to take a position player. So, like, even if the position player is awesome. So, like, in 2019, I went through guys who went top 5 who are universally considered awesome players. The Jets in 2019 drafted Quinnen Williams at 3. He's a great player. It has helped them none. The Giants, the year before, drafted Saquon at 2. He's an unbelievable player. Cleveland drafted Myles Garrett. They were like, is he the greatest defensive end in 25 years? Point. It doesn't matter. Like, he hasn't helped them. The Chargers drafted Bosa the same year, and the Jags drafted Jalen Ramsey. They got one kind of competitive season out of that. The Raiders drafted Amari Cooper the year before. So that's every single year is one of these, and those are just the guys that hit. So, as amazing as Travis Hunter is and as amazing as Abdul Carter is, if you are the Giants or the Browns, it is almost assuredly the right decision if someone is willing to give you extra capital that you can then use to one day hopefully acquire the quarterback. So, and I think Abdul will be a very good player. No reason not to believe that. I think Travis could be a transcendent player. I also just don't think that moves the needle for a team that doesn't have the quarterback.
I actually agree with you because these two teams have so many other needs as well. Yeah. And if you don't have a quarterback you love, maybe you trade down, get more picks to fill other needs that you have. And let's say you like, whether it's Dart, Shuck, whoever, a quarterback, as much as Milroe, as much as you like Shador and Cam Ward. You're not going to get Cam, but Shador. Then you figure we also can draft a quarterback late, but also fill these other needs. And like you said, Myles Garrett is great. Browns aren't any good. Micah Parsons is great. At least this past season, the Cowboys not any good. So, yeah, I tend to agree with Nick on this.
Yeah, the part you said about a quarterback you love. And both of these teams, where they're going to be picking, if we all are in agreement, Cam Ward is going to be off the board at 1 with the Titans taking him.
Check mock draft 3.
You literally would be doing your organization, your team, the franchise a disservice if you don't explore this. If you don't allow teams to look at or you don't show interest in seeing what you can acquire for teams who are in need of a quarterback or somebody else. So for me, this is one of them situations where it's intriguing because they both need a quarterback, and there will be a quarterback available for one of these teams to take.
Oh, you mean later in the first round?
No, even where they sit currently. But the fact of them not being in love with the quarterback is why you would even entertain other suitors.
So to answer your second part of the question, I will start with the team you're focused on, your team.
Love it.
So Jimmy Johnson's trade value chart is the old school one. The kind of Chase Stewart one is the newer one, but some teams still use the old one, so I kind of melded the values of it. Would you be willing to give up?
I'm ready. I have my draft picks right here.
The 4th pick and the 38th pick.
38.
Plus probably one of these, like 5th or 6th. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
we'll
basically,
this comp pick.
Yeah, one of the right. But I'm saying, so you think the Patriots, because the easiest one obviously is just moving up 1 or 2 spots.
I want to keep 38.
Well, then you got to give up next year's 1.
Yep.
No, I'm not.
You're not going to do that, right?
1.
So so the Patriots aren't. You have too many holes. You're not doing it.
It is like the 30th.
Now, can I give you 2 fun ones?
Yeah.
Chicago saying, you know what, we need.
Got to go get that running back.
Well, no, not the running back. I don't think that can move up to 2 or 3 to get the running back. But if Chicago wanted to move up from 10 for Travis or Abdul, they would have to give up the 10th pick, next year's number 1, and something. Yeah. Cincinnati.
Cincy is a good one.
17 to 3 is a huge jump. But you'd give up 17, next year's number 1, and next year's number 2, and then you have your edge rusher and Abdul Carter like that. Those are teams, because it wouldn't make, in my opinion, sense for teams that aren't close to, you know what I mean, to do something like this. It's got to be either a team like, and I don't know how close you guys think the Bears are, but that's the Bears who are trying to be aggressive, obviously. The Bengals who know they're close, something like that. Like,
can I pitch you one? I'll pitch it to you, Brew. and I didn't run the numbers, but I just have the draft pick, so I'll let you do it, bro. For a while, the Ravens had the worst pass defense. Then they slowly got better.
Have to give up so much.
Okay. Here, let
So what do you want to give up?
Try to move up, grab Travis, and Travis immediately solve some of your pass defense
27-2
issues.
is so hard.
But let's go
what
for
do they have
it.
to give up?
I don't know.
3 ones. Is what you
3
got.
ones?
27 and 2
Well,
future
here's
ones.
what
But
I
they've
will
gotta
say.
go for it.
I was gonna say
Something's
that's a
gotta
lot.
change.
That
Because they're
sounds
so-
crazy.
they're so
but they
far
are
back.
win now. They're absolutely
Be like
win
what
now.
Atlanta did, remember, to
And
move up
every
to get
year-
Julio.
Yeah.
That first pick though, that first round pick's always gonna be low. I mean, even if they don't win the Super Bowl,
That's
they're
right.
gonna win 12,
That's a
13
great point.
games. And they're going for it. And Travis Hunter could play cornerback there and then also be, the third receiver. Or
I don't
whatever.
know if he would be the third receiver.
Well, I'm just saying, I'm trying to think of, I don't
He'd be
think
number one. He'd be the
can
best.
play. I just don't see him playing full-time both
Right,
ways.
but I think they would probably. I think
think
he's
he'd be
going
receiver
to
before
major
corner?
in wide receiver, minor in corner. At least, but now
I just think for what they need, he could be a corner and be playing.
if we're doing fake fun trades that can't happen, but both teams would have to have long conversations about it. Micah Parsons for one of these picks and just draft Micah Parsons 2.0, which is, I guess, actually Lawrence Taylor 3.0, and save yourself a bunch of money.
No, seriously. Seriously, that's not a bad
for
idea.
teams like that is that
Isn't the money so?
I would not. Yes, I would. If you think Abdul Carter can be 80% of Micah, then he's such a better value, at a rookie deal or whatever. But
The Bengals,
that makes a lot
the
of sense.
Bengals makes tremendous amount of sense to try to trade up. The Bengals, with how poor their defense played last year, with where they are with Hendrickson in conversations or however far apart they are, to go up, to move up, and to get either or, but specifically Abdul Carter for them,
I like that a lot.
makes a ton of sense.
and I think I think most of these teams, or I think most teams, if they have a top 3 pick and are thinking about trading down, they typically don't want to move, out of the top half of the first round. You know what I mean? It's like the team that I think is most likely to end up making a trade is you guys. I think that
Of moving down.
Yes, I think that you guys think you might be able to get Will Campbell, at 7, 8, 9,
Get a lot of
10.
other things.
And if there is a team that's like, you know what, it is very clear that either, again, let me check mock draft 2.0, the Jags or the Raiders 3.0 are going to take Ashton Genty. And, and we desperately want him or we desperately want Mason Graham. I think that's how you could. I think that would be great for you guys because you guys shouldn't be trading up. You guys should be trading down and adding players.
I hope
you
he
need
doesn't
good
end up in
players.
Jacksonville.
What, Ashton?
Yeah.
That'd be great.
I want to.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get more from the show and to check out clips from other shows on FS1.